30 seconds.
Boy, I'm really tempted to take Callum Tarrant, second round leader. Tees off at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
That's you just created a new sentence in the English language. No one has ever said that before.
What?
Tempted to take Callum Tarrant, second round leader. That's a new string of words that no one's ever said in that order.
Better him than Brendan Todd or Will Gordon.
Yeah, that
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon, the Batman villain, not villain, but
I'm telling you, yeah. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the Odds Shop. That's right. We have one more day until the weekend, and then God knows what's going to happen as the NBA Finals are winding down. Could be bedlam in the streets in Denver, Colorado. Maybe, just maybe South Beach if you still think Miami has anything left. That's Ben Rasa at JazzRaz DFS. I'm Shander at Shander Show, I should say. That's where you can find me, the best place to find me. What's up, Ben? You're watching? What are you watching right now? Golf? Soccer? Swiga?
no,
Wide Tech?
nothing. Well, I was watching a little esports before, but no, nothing. I'm just here. I'm actually feeling good. Yesterday was one of those nights where felt like everything was just the way it should. I wish it was always that easy. Things were rolling. In basketball, baseball was good enough. So feeling good on this Thursday. A lot of sports up in the air. A little hockey, puck night, and we're gonna see what the cards have dealt us here. Some good bets on the board, though.
Yep. Community parlay hits. The one we built does not, because Ben Rasa insisted on inserting Shohei Ohtani for some reason.
That's a tough scene. Well, we hit the community parlay. That's more my focus.
Not me. My focus was Bill. I put more on that one than the community parlay.
That's
the last time I ever listened to you again on the show.
You should have learned that a long time ago, my friend. You don't want to be listening to me. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's why I use the tools.
Okay. Who's got a better chance of pulling this thing out? Miami or Jason Day?
Jason Day, what is Jason Day doing? It's going to be
Not
tough for him
much.
to win the golf because he's not in it. So if he wins the golf,
I saw Noah Levinson saying Jason Day isn't having a good day, and I was trying to figure out where is he currently playing right now.
I don't believe he's in this tournament. If he is, I missed his name repeatedly. I have it on good authority. He's not there though.
No, that's what I was trying to did Liv already do something new this week that we didn't know about? That Jason Day is like, I'll partake, sure thing.
Yeah, I mean, things are moving fast here, but unless they slip that one past us, I think we're good. But yeah, I mean,
maybe there's another Jason Day. Maybe there's a cricket match going on, and Jason Day is an all-time bowler.
Maybe I don't know what that's a position. Obviously, I don't know anything about cricket except that it lasts for like 3 days. Very wild.
Here's what I love about cricket. Shit is constantly coming under pressure and ultimately under fire for being fixed, right? Like countries are fixing matches, international cricket. Yet people want me to believe that the WNBA is on the up and up. Like you have nations that are tripping out and fixing cricket matches, international billions of dollars. Yet you want me to believe that the WNBA is on the up and up. Get out of here.
Yeah, times are tough.
Get out.
Do you guys ever have special guests? What maybe when football season comes, we'll have some guests on for sure. I like that idea.
Andy was already a special guest, Ben, on the Nathan Shander NRFI sweat.
I saw that. I was listening into that on Twitter.
You didn't shut it down, which was amazing.
No, I didn't have enough time to do that. Next time. No, it was good. Listen.
You know what time it is, right? Like, you know what? We got to get into this right away.
What
but
time?
You know what time it is, right?
What time?
It's time for a yes-no run second inning.
A yes-no run?
Yeah, one of the two. One of the two.
Oh,
We
okay. I thought
cashed
that was
our
I thought you invented a new bet where you just
nope.
like somehow middle yourself. Um, and
This
what
game's
game
already
are we
going on.
treated with? Is there a 410
It's a
start?
405, so we might have missed it already because I was
Let's
fat mouthing something earlier, but we
tough
may.
scenes.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
How do you
Wow,
feel about your
Kenley,
boys
bet
tonight?
365. Who? My Panthers?
Yeah,
I
I think
went
they're
under
gonna
the
win.
game.
I think they're gonna be just fine tonight.
This is it. This is really
Yes,
it.
yes, it is. They have to have it.
I think for the first time this series, you're actually going to get more of a conservative outing, if that makes sense. If you know what I'm saying? Like you're going to get more, by the way, cash that over 17.5. Good job by you.
Oh yeah, that was easy money.
7-6 on that fine. Haddad Maya actually hung around in that second match.
It's about as
So
good
no,
as you
what
can do against Ego.
absolutely. And you know what? That now I broke even because I played all those home run props that didn't hit. So what I was looking at here, yeah, I do believe you're right, Rich. I'm looking at that now. I think this is going to be one of the more conservative games we've seen Florida play. I think this is an under game. I think Vegas doesn't come in with nearly as much as we saw in Vegas, specifically at home, where they felt like they kind of had to stop this crazy momentum from Florida. So, yeah, I mean, I think Florida, actually, I think the under benefits Florida more so than Vegas tonight, but I'm under 6 in this game. And I could see Florida sliding by in a 3-1, 4-2 type game or 4-1 type game. Sorry.
I'd love to see that. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be fascinating. I'm a little surprised at how quickly everybody has changed with Florida. Like they get through Boston, they destroy the Leafs, they absolutely crush the Hurricanes, and everyone is like, this is a team of destiny. They cannot be stopped. Vegas really, really handles them in 2 straight games. And now it's like, oh, the Panthers, they're done. They are cooked. And I mean, they lost a pair of games on the road and they were really, really outclassed. But they were down 3-1 to the greatest regular season team ever and battled back. I don't think it's a guarantee they battle back, but I think they got a damn good shot tonight. And I bet them already. That was the first bet I made today.
Well, you seem more confident in the Panthers over the Heat.
Yeah, I said that to you. I said that to you
I
on
know.
the show the other day that I thought the Panthers had a better shot than the Heat did, even though it was 1-1 in their series.
Right.
And now the Heat are in big trouble. Obviously, they got to win game 4.
So it's plus 120 on DK. I couldn't do it there as far as look, I'm not going to shop while the game's going on. So shout out to Rich Burkholder for finding a better number. I got it on 118 on FanDuel. That's the bet, Ben. All right. That's the bet. Yes, run second inning. Yankees fall off a cliff in the second inning, but things have been bumped up because of no Judge. Chicago, on the other hand, does score a lot in the second inning.
Oh,
I think we got a chance. Okay.
I'm rooting for
You're
you, man.
not going to ruin my vibe.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to ruin your vibe. I'm rooting for you, my friend. I have absolutely no horse in that race. Hope you win.
Yes, you do. Stop it.
What do you think? I shorted it? I bet the other side? What are you, crazy?
No, but you'd like for this to lose because now if I hit 2 straight in 2 straight days, that's going to be obnoxious level that you just don't want it. You're not in the, I can see it in your face. You're not in the mood to deal with my shit today. Stop it.
Yeah, it's the air quality. It's not you.
It like
it's the smog. There? It's better. It's better here today.
Okay. Man, all right. I don't want to get too far in there. So we have hockey tonight. Let's just look. I'm just curious, right? Let's just take a long, wide glance at what the market gives us, all bets and odds here in front of us. And you know there's going to be a lot of home runs, so you're going to get a lot of home runs here. But my point being is that we have a couple, even in the NHL, Marcia Saul, plus 180 to score anytime goal on FanDuel. The market is 163. Now, I played him earlier in the 5-5 to score anytime point at minus 145. This is a great bet for him as an anytime. Sam Reinhart staying under a half. Probably just wouldn't play that more so than tail. Verhaeghe, another guy. Like, if you like Florida, these guys are live, right? Reinhardt for Hagee and the other Sam that I'm forgetting is all live. They're all live here.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting good lines on them, regardless of what you think about the game. Some of these guys are probably worth exploring. I know for me, being a Panthers backer, obviously, when you see Chuck on there at plus 135 on FanDuel to score, it does feel like if, the Panthers are going to get back in this series, he's going to have to stop taking bad penalties and he's going to have to convert some of these. So I know that the Vegas goaltender has been fantastic, and we'll see what happens tonight. Again, it should be a more competitive series than it's been. It's been crazy lopsided, but I'm fine with some of the goal scorers. There are a couple shots on goal props. You've got Ekblad under 2.5 minus 175 on DraftKings.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a good price. Other than, I don't see a ton else to chuck under 3.5. Not really looking to play that. So there are options. I think it's just kind of figuring out what you're trying to do with your card tonight.
Look, if you don't know anything about the game, if
That's
you
better.
don't want to, right? Exactly right. Oh, was Kenley talking about the music at the start, or was Kenley talking about us? I thought Kenley was talking about me. Okay. I thought it was because, right. And look, we love anybody coming in first. Kenley was first in the chat, which is always nice. Do we really got to listen to this? LOL. And I was like, I was like, okay, maybe our mics were hot and Kenley was listening to me just badger Ben about some shit. And it was like, I'd rather listen to Shander and go back and forth with Lindquist than subject Ben to his nonsense. I don't know what it was. That's all.
No, I think it was maybe the music. Who knows? But
were those produced by Chat GPT?
I don't know that either. Yeah,
Oh.
Mr. Klein, he's responsible for these type of things. Is there anything else? I mean,
well, you want to get out of here already?
no, I'm Shea Theodore is about the only other name that I wanted to mention for the Knights. Under 2.5 shots on goal, minus 157. But you're talking about very thin margins. I think it falls off a cliff pretty quickly with hockey. For me, I can sum it up very quickly. The Chuck to score, Panthers to win, not parlayed, but just those are the two things that I'm really looking to do. If the Panthers fall behind tonight, I might hit them live again. I think this is a team that's even though it's been bad, I don't think they're going to panic if they fall behind at home. I think they can battle back within this game.
So the only other thing I'll leave you with, earlier in the day, I was looking around. Kachuk actually is popping on FanDuel. But, DraftKings has this same game promo boost for hockey, right? And I know we're going to touch some promos and all that. I just took, and I got a little creative here because you can't on DraftKings same game parlay shots on goal. So I saw Duclair and Kachuk both heavy to the over on our tool for shots on goal. So what I did is I combined the two anytime goals and I boosted Duclair and Kachuk to score goals tonight. So that's the big thing that I'm on. Two guys on my side, on your side, two guys on our side that we could easily see. And again, the expectation is that Duclair's at least going to get 2 shots on goal, and Kachuk's going to get at least 4 shots on goal. I think you can actually get more from Duclair. So I took them both as any. Look, this is not the best bet on the board, what have you, but it's just something I did to add a little excitement. That's all.
Okay. I hear you. I mean, again, it's a huge game. There's not a ton out there that I think is wildly inefficient. It's the Stanley Cup Finals. It's not unexpected that you're going to get what I think is a pretty fair market consensus out there. I do want to just
Marchessault. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm not touching that. I think it's a fine bet. I want my NHL card like pretty limited tonight, and I want it on the Panthers side. So
yep.
I'm not looking to do that, but I have no issues with that bet whatsoever.
Your boy Ohtani popping 2+ hits.
Oh, great. Hey, how about the Guardians though? Guardians got it done. I've been baseball again. I hate baseball, but it's been good lately for sides. Knock on wood.
What was the community parlay last night? What did I give you last night? Oh, I was forced into a play that I just ripped off the tool that hit. Absolutely. Now I'm sweating another play off the tool here. God,
and the
damn
Nuggets. That was
Oh, the Nuggets.
Jokic
That's easy.
over 11.5 rebounds yesterday was generational wealth spot. That was sometimes it is that easy. I didn't understand that line, and he had 9 rebounds before I even started paying attention.
Heading to the bottom of the first, no run so far. I know that you are
What
concerned
are we
about
even
this.
rooting for with that?
We're not running for anything in the first inning, in fact.
Oh, okay.
What we're rooting for right now is Alex Cobb to get knocked out of the fucking game, which is not going to happen, and we're going to lose another parlay. It's just amazing. It's amazing. Oh my God. Well, what can you do? I am 38-20 for NRFI plays, so I can't have it all.
No, no,
My God.
you should retire from those and just go right off into the sunset with a fantastic record.
Well, I don't know what's going to come first, me retiring from the NRFIs or me being retired from the parlay videos. We're getting to be over 2 weeks since I've hit one in 2 weeks. All right.
No, it was just mentioned.
Why. I'm not going to bring it up, but you know why.
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, exactly.
We did just add tennis to OddsShopper, Noah. OddsShopper now has tennis. Very, very excited for that. That's a good betting sport, and there's always market inefficiencies there. So we'll be talking a little more tennis as we get deeper into the season. Alcaraz tomorrow.
Has that even hit the parlay builder yet?
So it's literally launched today. They're going to intertwine all of it. Obviously, it's going to be integrated into the tools. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. I like betting tennis, and it's a good sport to bet.
Okay. Boy, I'm so fucking deflated with this Cobb play.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing over there?
Well, I mean, it's
You're supposed to be the hype man. I can't bring the energy. I'm the one who's always supposed to be deflated.
No, I'm just yeah. Arthur Battaglionis, our guy. You're on to something, Art. All right. Shout out to Sick Mo. That's Art in the Discord, too. So we appreciate all you all in the Discord. Chalkboard, that link is above. You can join free on Chalkboard. You can hang with us on the Discord, what have you. But all right, let's look at this, man. Do you want to touch any NBA before we, I guess, say some promos? We've got some home run props to give up here. We have to build another parlay since I killed mine today and you killed ours yesterday.
Sorry, we only hit 1 6-1 parlay.
Disappointing.
Not even first world.
Do you want to get under Jokic 54.5? Do you want to get over? Boy, bam. I mean, he was at 30.5, I think, game one, maybe 31.5 for game two. He's now at 34.5. Lowry under 8.5. I just wonder if there's a market here that you would feel like even Kevin Love under 1.5 threes. I get it. It's a good plus EV bet, but I don't know about that. Jokic just moved up 2 full points since game 3. I think he actually technically opened up at 27.5. I saw it at 28.5. And then I think it closed at 29 when we got it. There are some plus EV bets up there, Ben, for tomorrow night.
There are some.
I are going to talk a little more about it tomorrow. My fault.
No, absolutely. And you're all good, of course. I think I'm going to stick to the same strategy, though. And we've talked about this a couple off days in a row. There is nothing right now that I look at and I say, oh my God, I have to jump on this immediately. This is going to move. Not going to be able to find this tomorrow. Some of these are going to move and some of them are going to move the other way. And I don't see a great, scenario where I need to jump on this. The KCP over 11.5 points, rebounds, assists over on Bet Rivers is probably the most crucial one to get. And I really don't care to lock that down right now. So I will take my chances. Things are going to change. Obviously, if you have OddsShopper or you're on the free trial, which is available for a couple more days, link is below. Just check out, every couple hours, what's populating. And you're going to find spots, I'd venture to say, better than what we have on the board right now.
I might go to Caesars and take a crack at under 211 right now in the game. The reason why I say Caesars, because I went to the just shop tool. That's free for you, right? That part is free for people. It's the shopping individual.
Well, it's all free for a week, regardless.
Well, right.
But
right.
I know what you mean. But yeah.
Yes. So you can points bet. I can't bet there. So if you can, God bless. Caesars under 211. I'm getting a half. I'm getting a hook there. I think this is going to continue to move look, it was at 214. I think it closed at 210, game 2. It opened at 210 or somewhere around that line. It's probably going to push. I doubt. And look, I don't read markets like you, Ben, or experts in this regard, but I just don't think this is going to see a slamming of over 210.5 to move this thing to like 212.5 by tomorrow. And I'm like, oh shit, I got in. Like I could see this dropping to 210 to 209.5, something like that as it tips, as people look at it and think, no matter what the scenario or outcome is, you're going to see a lower scoring game.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's completely balanced at 211. They're not like tilting their hand of where it might go. Sure, money will come in one way or another. I tend
if I 210.5, you don't see that?
I'm sorry, I was talking about kind of the consensus line out there.
Sorry,
211. So you're already kind of looking for those slight inefficiencies. If I had to take a position, I would be with you. I think that we could see that type of game develop. Game 4 is an all-in situation. They're all huge games, but Miami has to have this game. I see basically 0 scenarios in the decision tree where they go down and they have to win 3 straight, 2 on the road against Denver. I cannot see that happening.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That we survive another day. I got to give a shout. All right. I'm all moping. I'm down. I'm depressed. Ben's not going to fire me up. He tried. B staff.
Yeah, I'm not
2 F's, 2 3s. I have faith in Cobb getting knocked out at 4Ks. I have no faith in the Sox defense after Ben jinxed them yesterday. Not only do I love you for the positivity, but a nice little side action shot at Ben. You'd love that too.
Yeah, well, what would people rather have? We had the Guardians in the community parlay to lock it down against the Bo Sox, a team I root for, by the way. I root for the Red Sox, even as a New Yorker. But
fucking McMahon, he did get him. God damn it. I'm done.
I wish I had you. I don't even know
seriously
what you were sweating. Somehow it seems like you bet both sides. Are you rooting for a run or not a run?
I have live. The show has live. Yes, run second inning. So we're at the bottom of the first in the Bronx right now with the White Sox and Yankees. That's the show sweat. The parlay of the day fucked in the ear once more because the under K blows up in our face. All right. I can't keep doing this. Take me off the freaking video. I'd rather do WNBA.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You've been saying glowing things about how that market has been going, but do
you need a watch? I need a watch. Okay.
I watch enough, please.
How much will it cost you? Like, how much do I need to pay you so that you can sit with me, and we'll do this on StreamYard, and we'll put it out on my Twitter account. We can watch a WNBA game. I want to see your face as you see this body of work of officiating that makes cricket look like the up and up.
College baseball's got that problem too. The umps, they take them from the Little League World Series, where it's like the strike zone is so big. It's like, are you late for dinner here? Because this is ridiculous. It's an epidemic with the officiating in all sports. But anyway, I don't have anything else for basketball. I really don't. I think you'd be better off waiting. I may look to bet Denver again, but at the same time, you certainly don't need to run to the window to do that right now, in my opinion. I think we just wait and see.
Okay. Nothing rare. Yeah, Joyce knows. That's a year fucking a half.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Used up all your obscenes. It's a bold strategy. You got to pace yourself now. We got to go another 35 minutes. And
is there no swear jar where I just put another $1 in or something?
Oh, well, we can institute that. That's not a bad idea. We're looking for new. See, now you're a thinking man, my friend.
Is that right? All right. So let me ask you this: Who would you put if you had odds of everybody stochastic as well, who is either hosting or co-hosting a show? Who is the odds-on favorite to lead a week in the swear jar? Like, who is the favorite in the clubhouse? Is it Engelman? Like, who would be cursing so much at the end of a week they would lead? Me?
Yeah, most people. We try not to upset the YouTube overlords.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, but Lofty, that's a decent answer. From Loco. Well, Nathan, we hear him on the calls, but not me. I save that for late night antics where I'm cursing all our plays. You know what I mean?
What about shares? Is he doing anything crazy?
Nah, he's a mystery. Ship my money's a mystery. All right, I'm
Yeah,
going to the board here. I want to just take a
okay.
quick look.
I just went to the board. It's all home runs. Let's do it. I love it. It's either home runs or
No,
promos right now.
there's a
You
no,
tell me what you want to do.
but that's the beauty of it. Like, just
Yeah.
give it a quick refresh because a couple of bets just popped up that I think are actually pretty interesting. I don't know if you see that Yoshida bet for Boston, but I have it here in New York. I'll give it another refresh for his total
No.
bases under one and
Wait
a
a
half.
second. Go. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
no problem. Looking at Yoshida on the Red Sox, speaking of the Red Sox, under 1.5 bases tonight, minus 130 over on DraftKings. We have a break even point of minus 141. That's the type of bet. Again, the home runs are great. Some of this other stuff is great. I like to pepper those in as a more stable portfolio. And that's a guy I'm going to look pretty closely at now, just because that popped up pretty recently. He is playing out of his mind. It is a little freaky, but at the same time, that's a good line they're hanging.
Yeah, I agree. Now that I saw that was a little bit lower there. He's playing well. I get it, but who cares? Like, that's not what we need to focus on. That's what I told you about Ohtani, and in 1 year, out the other. This is a good bet. At Cleveland on the road tonight, you still have a pretty good chance to jump in now. And you're in this realm of plus 130, minus 130, right? Like, you're not in 240 realm of either laying that or something that's probably got a win percentage of like 30. 59% on that. Yeah, no problem there at all. That's going to be a good piece. That's actually going to, I can imagine that would make a parlay piece for us too.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with that. But that's one that, again, it just populated. I didn't see that earlier. And I feel all right about that.
That Rosario one's pretty good too. Ahmed Rosario, same game.
Yeah.
Total runs. And this is a tough market, but what I really like about runs, like not RBI or even hits, runs is just that. It's runs. Like, it doesn't matter if you get on via an error. If you score a run, you score a run. So that's, I think, outside of total base, like you're talking about these markets where you have to make certain contact, what counts as total bases versus hit versus not. Runs is a fun market to bet. We're getting Rosario at minus 103. The true value there on the market is minus 108. It's marginal, but I think it's enough to play. So I think both of those in that game, we've identified a pretty good one.
Definitely some options there. You mentioned that is a difficult market, but I like that spot. A lower X win because your odds are basically a coin flip there, as you say. But you can do that there. Again, there are options. I know at times with the markets in baseball, it can be hit or miss, but you see some guys popping up. Alejandro Kirk on the Blue Jays under 1.5 is very juiced, no doubt about it. But the odds of success, upwards of 70% on the X win. I mean, we get people all the time. One of the most common questions I get, we always try to talk about, it's not about the chance that you win, it's about the odds relative to the chance that you win. But a lot of people are just like, I want to play that has a high probability to cash. That's the type of prop. When you're talking about upwards of 70% of what the true odds should be in terms of break even, that's a pretty nice spot to look at.
All right, let's bang.
See? Runs.
Come on, folks.
I don't even know what game was that? The Yankee game?
Yeah. Jake Berger. Is that his name?
Who scored? I don't which team is that? Start there.
Berger, baby. The White
Daniel
Sox.
Berger.
Two-run jack in the second inning. Ship my money, Ben Rasa.
There it is. Right through that smog air. He doesn't care. Just
nope.
Ball cut right through it. Good job, guy.
Two in a row.
Two in a row. Making money on the money.
Second inning. Eric Lynn, TVC. Keep them coming. If you tailed, keep them coming. Live sweat. We love it. Now I feel better about Cobb, although I have to go face the Discord, and that's not a fun thing. All right. Let's hit some promo, shall we? Shall we? I'm in a great mood now, Ben.
It's amazing I know how that goes. You see a couple go through the basket, everything changes. Duran under is a good one too. Let's.
We went from me demanding you take me off the parlay video
Yeah,
to
you
now me
pseudo
going out and
quit.
I'm going
So
to the
now,
club tonight.
okay, that's how fast it can change.
Oh boy. All right, you ready for some promos, cuz? What do you think?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Now, the up 2 run is in full effect here on DraftKings. So, Max Newman, you are welcome. Thank you for tailing. Appreciate you big time. Last night we talked about this. Mine did not hit. Did yours hit? I gave out the Washington Nationals. That did not hit.
I believe, and I'm not saying I planted a flag here, but I threw out the Rockies, and the Rockies were up big early. So I believe that if you went with Colorado, you did end
I
up
think
getting there.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, before we hit ours on the screen, I'm going to go right back to this game. Actually, I'm going to go game 2. I'm going to go Randy Vasquez, who is coming off his first start of the season. Just told you, no Aaron Judge. So a lot of the numbers are a little off for the Yankees. Like they're really strong in scoring first inning runs, not so much in the second inning. That's all weighted now in a different way because you don't have Judge up in the top of this lineup. I don't know who's going to play versus this second game as well. The White Sox are live to win this game on the OddsShopper tool earlier in the day. I bet the Chicago White Sox because the tool told me. We put it in our 5 and 5 as the OddsShopper play of the day. So I would go right back and say, yeah, White Sox up 2, game 2 for me would be mine.
Okay. Yeah, I think unlike the last couple of days, you sometimes have to see what the board gives you. We've been trying to target some of these like larger underdogs for this because I think that is advantageous. To me, you can't just force it. I don't like the Tigers at all today. I really don't. I would, and that's really the only sizable underdog out there. I think you probably look to some of these games that are more in the even money range. You don't have these massive totals here. Someone like for me, I'd go to the Angels. That game, it's a 9-run total. Last game on the board tonight. Again, you're not going to find the payoff that we talked about with a team like Colorado yesterday or something, but your chance of actually seeing them win the game is much, much higher. And of course, if they go up, we're in business.
That's the beauty of it. You also want, just like we did in the NBA, you want to find a game that actually, where you could actually say, all right, this team has a shot of winning. That would be the key right there, I think, more so than anything else. All right, now actual promos that Mike has put together. Kachuk. Oh, wait a second. Is this right? I don't have this, but the Real Soldier does. DK score in the first 10 minutes has been boosted.
Oh, well, that's always a good one. They have those occasionally. You should just bet that.
Right?
Yeah. Yep. Even in tough series, that's just it's a good boost.
Okay, so let's see. Kachuk scores and records an assist. Yeah, Hustle game. They lost, but to Ben's point, they were up and blew a lead.
Yeah, and that's the beauty. That just shows the value of that promo. The up 2, you auto win, and they were up early in that game.
Okay, so I'm good. We've done this plenty of times. This is, again, use the OddsShopper premium tool. Find the best positive EV guy to score a goal. Make sure that when you're boosting them on DraftKings, you're not spending a lesser price than you would on FanDuel or BetMGM. So it's a 2-step process, but it's super easy. You can do this on your own and add 200 to any goal scorer, first goal scorer. We're not going to go through all that, but that's basically how you do it. And if you're not on the tool, again, you're going to get a week free, and that thing's going away on Monday. Okay, man. So Sunday. Sorry.
Nice. Yeah, plus 125.
I'm not going to play that because I'm under, but I would definitely, I've already bet the under in the game, so I don't want to go against anything in that. But if I did not bet the under,
honestly,
bet this?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I guess you're
I'm
right.
just I mean, because
I'm under 6.
It's the chances
probably going to be capped at 10.
The coexistent, there's still a gigantic way where you get both of them.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
And
And I did not want to sound like it was.
no, I know. I just sometimes that can be a little tricky because you're like, and I'm guilty of this too. I just said before I didn't want that Marshall goal scoring prop because I'm on the Panthers. Like, but with something like this, because of the boost, because of the expected value, I would recommend playing that. It's almost a hedge against yourself in a way, but it's not really. Because if they score and it's 1-0, 10 minutes into that game, you're still more than fine for what you're playing.
Yeah. Now, the difference, of course, is that I'm able to bet, or I did bet 5.5x of what I'm capped at for this.
That's also, so that's what I'm saying. It kind of, it can, it's not going to, it's not a true middle where you're isolating.
But I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Look, it's $10 to win what, 1250?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I've said this 100 times too. It's like, like if your unit size is maybe you bet like, a little more than that, it seems like nothing. Tally those at the end of the year and then go back to your $10 boost and see how much money you've made over the year doing that. It's hundreds of dollars.
That's a great point. If anything, that's probably offsetting a lot of juice you'd lose on a night where you may go like 2-2, or you may go even like, to that point where it's extra. These little things can help you. It's going to an ATM that you don't have to pay a fee for versus we've got Wawa here in Philly. Wawa, you're big on Wawa.
Love
the big
Wawa.
thing about, right. So Wawa, no matter which Wawa you go to, no matter what bank is represented inside Wawa, you'll never have to pay an ATM fee.
There you go. Little life hack.
There you go.
We don't just give out good bets on the show. We give out Wawa ATM advice. I mean, where else are you going to find that, honestly?
I don't know, but
I don't know. We give
get
out
killed in here
Jeopardy.
because
We do Jeopardy during the show. We do everything here. No. That wasn't a cue. That wasn't a cue.
Great scientist for 400.
Great.
This is single Jeopardy.
Okay, that makes it better.
Watson and Crick found this has a double helix structure.
What?
I don't even think that's English. I just read this directly.
You got to zoom it out. Watson and Crick found this as a possible DNA.
Oh, found this has a double helix structure.
I said DNA.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the first. This is the first. Joyce, you can't give the answer away before Ben gets it. Come on. Is this your first day?
Well, look at that. That's how they invented the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Oh, man. DNA. Man, chat is to the... I should have just looked at chat. I like it. They're too quick to the draw. DNA. Boom.
Yeah.
Get it. We'll do another one later in the show.
Let's do. Yeah, we will. But we got to talk some horses here. No sweat, Belmont. Max $20. You can do a lot of. Look, you put $20 on who is it? The Red Rifle, RRO, Red Route 1 at 15-1. And that's going to be one hell. Are we doing multiple community parlays here? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Look at Mike. Mike has to put the filling in everything. So, no, MC Zan, I have not heard that the Belmont.
No, that's not true. They did cancel. They did cancel racing at Belmont today.
Correct. But the Belmont Stakes is not canceled.
Not. I would know because my parents would be calling me, yelling if that was the case.
Are you okay?
They wouldn't be worried about me. They would be livid. So it should be fine.
Second. Is this like a family thing where your family gets in on the dirt? Is this like a, so, okay, my wife, her sister, her parents, they're all like super golfers, right? Like her sister played Division I. Like my wife is insane. Her dad's a scratch or like 3, what have you. So if we go over on a Sunday and there's golf on, it doesn't matter what golf's on the TV. It's like must-watch golf. Is that what you're telling me the Triple Crown is at the Ben Rasa establishment?
Yeah, I mean, all days are like that because there's always horse racing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, all days.
Do you get a text from your mom saying, "Hey, I got the 7 and the 3 at Saratoga"?
Saratoga, but yeah.
Saratoga. What did I say?
Yeah,
Saratoga.
Saratoga. Right. Yeah. Del Boca Vista.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll put it like this. I had two dogs growing up. One of them's name was Derby.
Oh man,
Shout out
what an
Derby.
awesome. No, okay. See, that's fantastic. A lot of people would question that. I think that's fantastic parenting right there.
Yeah, they know. They know it's good.
That's amazing. Now, is
Good
May
people.
involved in the horses, or does she not give a shit?
Yeah. What do you say? She will bet when she's there. So she's at the track.
Can I? And May, I mean this with a huge heart. But is the relationship of you next to Ben watching like Ben watches me so that he doesn't say anything ridiculous and outlandish?
Yeah, it's a monitoring system. It's if we're all being watched one after the other. Everyone's got a handler. We gotta make sure nothing crazy happens. But yeah, the Belmont will not be canceled unless something crazy happens. We're gonna be good to go. And there is that promo you mentioned. Even if you don't bet horses, if there's that type of option, you might as well take advantage because risk free.
First thing I'm gonna do, Ben, is I'm not gonna bet Tapid Trice.
That's my horse.
Really?
I mean, I bet him at the Derby, and
oh yeah, but he came in 7th at the Derby. He struggled in that shorter track. You think he's going to turn this thing around?
Well, he certainly should like the added distance. There's no doubt about that. I don't think that's really up for debate. First of all, he's a Tapit horse. They should like a mile and a half. I don't know, to be honest, how good he really is. I thought he would run better at the Derby, and he did not. But it's such a different race. You're talking about 20 horses, different distance. Forte is back. We'll see. I think that Tapit Trice has a real shot here. That's for sure.
Wow. I actually went National Treasure 5-1. And I'll give you, I don't know how much you put into this dosage index. It's essentially like the OddsShopper premium tool for me, where I don't need to know what's going on. I can just look at a number. 3 or less seems to be a key metric, where you've got 3 different categories in the dosage index. And if you get it at 3 or less, that means it's a pretty good shot. Only 2 horses have all 3 in that dosage index of 3. One of them is Red Route, right? Red Route over, is it? Red
Route 1?
Red Route 1, right.
Gotcha.
And the other is the Il Maricolo.
That horse has no shot.
No. So don't bet the 30-1. But I'm Red RRO, just you know about this. I don't, but just don't be surprised. Would you be surprised?
I mean, I would be surprised. Yes. Is it impossible? Definitely not. It's a real horse for sure. Rosario, Steve Asmussen, like it's got some things working for him. He's going to be pretty far down the board. The horse that I think, I'm not saying no one's talking about him, but Angel of Empire, he ran pretty good at the Derby. He's got Flavian Pratt aboard, Brad Cox. Everything checks out. He's probably going to be competing to go off the favorite, but I feel like not as many people are really talking about him. And I think there's a chance his odds drift a little. This is pari-mutuel wagering. Odds are going to move around a little bit. Yeah. So see, Angel of Empire is an interesting name that I think you want to work through. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do as we get closer to the race. I know I'm really looking at him or Tapit Trice, and then I got to find maybe a price horse, like a hit show for exotics.
Look, Bob Baffert is clearly back. Of the 3 times he has won as a successful trainer at the Derby, at the Belmont, his horse has won the leg prior at the Preakness, just like we saw National Treasure do. So, he's not even the odds-on favorite. It's a 5-1 horse. I thought that would be good value for you, Ben, that you've got an successful, exceptional trainer who understands both the time off and the added distance from the Preakness to the Belmont. Why don't you like National Treasure?
Yeah, it's not that I don't like him. I just, I don't really know as much about California horses like that. This horse came over. Seems pretty damn good, but I didn't really like him in the Preakness, and I'm not sure he's going to handle from what I know about him. I don't see anything where I'm like, oh, going longer is better for this horse. I don't think that actually. So we'll see. He's probably where he should be. And the market will set, again, the market will kind of dictate what to do with him, but he's not going to be on my card.
Yeah, you just don't like Bob Baffert.
I do not like Bob Baffert. That is also
Yep.
true. Do
Okay.
not like Bob Baffert.
Just wanted to make sure that we got down to it. That's all.
Yeah. He's got a
So
couple other monsters. I mean, he gets horses. There's no doubt about it. Like he's got some beasts.
I'm surprised. I thought this would be the one you would
Belmont's
jump on. Okay.
not to rip the Belmont because I love the Belmont Stakes. Kind of gimmicky though. It's a weird distance.
Yeah.
A lot of these horses will never run this distance again. It's long. It's a gigantic track. It's just a weird race.
Yeah, we were talking about this too. Like that, it looks like the stretch is only like 300 feet, right? So you've got time to make up for it. Right, but you don't have that same stretch. Like it's a shorter stretch at even the Preakness. So if you missed your opportunity to close that gap, you're fucked. Is I guess screwed. Sorry. Damn it, Tom. Now I'm definitely gonna get slacked.
Tough scenes.
I didn't realize that.
You better hope you hit the Belmont to pay for your transgressions here. But yeah, I mean, again, that's the point of having a really good jockey. Is
yep.
Yeah, you need to make sure I've watched a million horse races in my life, and that's not an exaggeration. It feels like sometimes the horse that is the best horse does not win the race because he's blocked because it's a bad trip. Like you need to make sure you get your horse clear and ready to go, so he's gaining at the right time. There's a million horses where another 2 lengths and they win the race and they didn't time it right.
Tim Strong, that promo is on FanDuel.
Yep.
Joey B, Eytan's razors from QVC working. I'm clean shaven, just like him. Nuggets in 6. Joey, of course, out in Denver.
6.
Joey is like he's a honk for all Colorado, so he represents.
I'm on the Nuggets as well in life. I really hope they win. I hope they win in 5. Honestly.
Boy, I'm trying to think. This one. I'm trying to think if there's one I could give you. Let's build a parlay. Let's build a parlay.
Where do
I'm
you
not
want
listening
to build
to you today.
No, you don't have to. You never have to listen
after
to me.
Otani.
That's fine. You tell me
no.
Where do you want to go for a parlay today?
Okay, so I actually think draft. Whoa. Hold on. Let's just check. Do me a favor. Is Willie Calhoun, is that legit? Sometimes you just have to make sure.
What book?
FanDuel. Sometimes is that popping on regular bets is my point.
Well, we'll take a look. Again, sometimes you gotta
every now and again, right? It is. Okay, it is.
Okay.
This is an 11% XROI right now, which is real, Ben. It's not just, something along those lines.
No, it is. But again, some of these secondary type props, they're not listed in a ton of markets. So it's still, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, unfortunately, we don't have a ton of other places that are offering that right now.
All right, you're right. Let's go to DraftKings. It's going to make it easier.
You want to go to DraftKings? Okay.
Yeah, let's go to DraftKings. This is going to be, again, we're dealing with marginal. So let's get rid of everything. All right, let's get rid of everything. We'll do this quick, nice and painless here. Do you want to start with hockey and just see if we have a hockey play?
If I had my vote, I would start with Yoshida under 1.5 total bases. It's the best bet on the board on DraftKings.
Okay. Now we have 3 plays after that, huh? It's fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Bam, we've got Joker. We can't play those. Jamal Murray. Kirk is at -215. What about either Cousins or Ekbald for an NHL play?
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Nick
dealer's
Cousins?
choice. Both of them are basically negligible. So you tell me.
So here's the thing. We could go back to FanDuel, but we're dealing with smaller.
We're not going back to FanDuel. We can't go back. We have to go back. No, I think we can.
All right, we'll add Cousins. Add Nick Cousins in there.
Okay. There, boom. 2-leg parlay plus 213. If we weren't living in your craziness, this would be a nice little So yeah, exactly. But I mean, you have limited
You could
options.
add Kirk.
You could add Kirk, absolutely. And that'll take it to 3.5 to 1. You could also, and again, this is not what I would do, but if you wanted, you could add someone like Rosario under 1.5 total bases. It is not going to hurt you or help you. I want to be clear. Like that is a guy. Now you would have to swap out Yoshida, which I wouldn't recommend.
No, I don't want to do that either.
Okay. So there are bets though that are basically washed, 0% expected value. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to help you. They're going to up your risk and up your reward.
Like the Chiefs on the money line.
Like the Chiefs. That was really what I was hoping you would say. You just fast
We
forward.
could add Drew Smiley if you want.
Yeah, exactly. That's the type of you if you're looking for like a 5 to 1 parlay, that's what you should do.
So this is the parlay that I am going to play and then post on the Discord as the one that we've built. Yoshida under 1.5, Nick Cousins under 1.5, that's shots on goal, and Drew Smiley under 4.5 Ks.
Done.
Done.
3% expected value.
Look, it's we take what the tool gives us.
Same value as Yoshida.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, just bet Yoshida solo. A full
You could
unit.
do that, but just risk tolerance. You're getting paid off a lot more here, and you're going to lose a lot more. Like often, not dollars wise.
Charlton Heston had a cameo in this 2001 remake directed by Tim Burton at the movies for $1,600. Double Jeopardy.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I gave you the answer in the clue. Charlton Heston remake. Get your filthy hands off of me, you dirty ape.
Oh, Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I never would have got that. I don't know what he's in. I thought he was in like Spartacus, but I don't think that's him.
I mean, he's old time. He's not doing anything new. Is he still alive?
I have no idea. Probably not.
I'm just putting this parlay in here real quick. Putting this parlay in here. So wanted to take another look at the board. A reminder, this thing is dropping. All right. Sunday is your last day. Look at that. Look at that. Heston. I'm sure he's up. Is he dead?
Yeah. He died 15 years ago.
Holy shit.
Nice job.
Willie Calhoun under to record a hit -150 is still our best non-home run prop up there. Let's give the people what they want though. Let's show them a little home runs here, Ben. Are you betting any of these home runs tonight?
Starling
Marte.
Okay.
10 to 1.
Yeah, sounds promising. Let's take a look.
I just want to show them I just want the people to see them. If we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, there are options.
People. Yeah.
I think you want to be selective, though.
Just to give you.
It doesn't.
Last time I was on, was it you or Eric that we hit Nick Eytan?
If it was me, I don't remember. I don't think that was me. And yes, I agree with that. Double headers are really weird situations. That's in unquantifiable variance.
Well, explain that.
I just mean
want to go.
No, it's not that I want to go. It's hard to explain. It's unquantifiable. It doesn't mean don't bet it. I just think that double headers in general, you see some like lineup things. I think the bullpens are deployed a little differently in those games. It's just an awkward situation. I don't think it helps or hurts you, but I do think it increases some of the variance because there's just weird factors you wouldn't normally think about or deal with, I guess.
Got it. All right, man. I'm just looking. Yeah, that's great. You could build same game parlays here if you want. Like you can just put a bunch in round robins. If you wanted to, you could just take top XOX, top EV plays. Like you could go on Caesars. There you go. That's the same game parlay right there. Starling Marte, Jeff McNeil. In fact, if you're not on Caesars, every one of our videos has a link that you can join up and you can put up to $1,250 for your first bet that Caesars will get back if you lose. So if you same game parlayed Marte and McNeil, you're probably going to get an outlandish return for $1,250. And if it loses, okay, you get your money back. If it hits, holy shit. Holy shit, Ben. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Somebody must have alerted
You better
Tom.
play that. You better play that and hope it hits.
I'm serious. Somebody has got to have alerted Tom by now, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm definitely going to be slacked. Is it you?
Where else? All right, we gotta hit a community parlay before we get out of here.
Shoot, I'm sorry about that.
You're getting better. Good job. All right, Florida minus 125. We hit this yesterday. We're gonna try to keep it going. We've been on a great streak. How about this? How about on DraftKings? Panthers minus 120. Even better. What do we say?
I love it.
Okay.
Panthers minus 120. We're in.
We're in. Probably. I think we're basically relegated to the diamond here.
Not necessarily.
Okay,
Yankees got 2 in the bottom half of that second inning. Look at that.
Well, I'll go first if you want me to, while you gather yours. I mentioned this team as part of the up 2 boost. I keep it pretty simple. Baseball's been pretty good to me. I like the Angels tonight. Minus 130. It's a reasonable price. They're at home against the Cubs. Smiley on the other side. Don't really worry about him. I think the Angels will get it done at minus 130. It's a fair enough price. It's not a great board overall. So for me, that's my contribution to the old community parlay today.
I like it. And what was the number on that?
Minus 130. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
No run lines or anything. They just got to win the game for us.
I like it.
Yeah, we got a 130 and a 120.
I'm going to take the Connecticut Sun. No. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. I told you I was done with this shit. I'm going to go back. Connecticut Sun plus. We're on DraftKings, right?
Yes, sir.
It should be up there at 5.5. I assume it's up there at 5.5. So I'm going to take the Connecticut. Yeah, the Connecticut.
It's down to 4.5 there.
All right, that's fine. We'll put that in there.
Okay.
They score a lot of points, and you basically need to get you get me 85, 86 points, and you're probably winning outright against the Aces, even though they're undefeated. We've seen that before with Seattle getting their first win the other night after being down by 50 in the first quarter. I'm just predicating this all on the Connecticut Sun, not the other word I was thinking of, scoring 85, 86 points. So I'll take the 4.5. There you have it.
There it is. It's 519. It's a formula that's been working.
Now our Connecticut people, which is basically News God, can't bet that because it's in Connecticut.
Yeah, that is not ideal. I mean, every state has that with college. I deal with that with college football and college baseball and college basketball. It's no fun. News God will have to find a substitute in Discord. We'll find another play.
Yeah, I mean, look, we will find another play. Let News God find.
He will.
Play.
He's been printing money in there.
I'm telling you, he's hitting parlays left and right. Just give him my channel at this point. I can't hit shit.
Yeah, well, after you're fired for excessive language, we may do that. So that's a good backup plan. It's good to know we have that option.
Phillies minus. So Phillies minus 1.5. That's the parlay. No, sorry, Panthers minus 125.
Yeah, I do think to Hustle's point, I think that the Phillies absolutely roll the Tigers today. I almost went there. So that was on my short list. Yeah, Phillies really should roll over them today.
You would think so. You
really
would. I
would
not be shocked if Zach Wheeler struggled a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You've got 2 straight games in which whoever pitched for the Phillies was just absolutely dominating Detroit bats. Everybody thinks now that Wheeler, the ace, is going to come in there and pitch even better. We've seen every now and again a little hiccup from Wheels. I'm with you. I would take if I had to take a side, I would take the Phillies. I would definitely take them on the run line there, but I just they may be a good live bet. That's all I'm saying. All right, here we go. at Shander Show, at JazzRaz DFS. Appreciate you all rolling with us as always.
Yep.
This free tool is done Sunday, you said, right? Sunday.
It's Monday morning. So yeah, just I think we don't want people on Monday saying, oh, I'm going to get my free trial. You're probably going to wake up and it's going to be over. So if you're looking to test this stuff out, you're going to have game 4. You're going to have Stanley Cup playoffs. You're going to have baseball. You've got tennis. You've got UFC this weekend. There is no better time to do it. The link is below. If you don't like it, you say, I tried it out for 7 days and I'm going to kind of, stick to my own process. Totally respect that. It's not for everyone. But if you're looking to take it for the next level and see kind of what a lot of people are doing to have success, this is the type of approach that can really help you. So just look for 7-day free trial. My man Mike just put it in chat. I know I obviously put me and Eytan's name behind it because we use it every day.
Absolutely. That's what we
Cash these parlays.
That's exactly. Not parlays. Not parlays. This parlay will hit. Absolutely.
This pack. Yeah, that's all I care about.
All right. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.